You know what the problem is with standard belts? Usually you have to choose between too tight or the opposite, too loose. But with Anson Belt and Buckle, you don't have to choose. We got rid of the holes and instead have a track system designed for micro-adjustability. That way you can enjoy a perfect fit every time. Anson Belt and Buckle. Find your perfect fit today.
You've heard me talk about SQAIRZ golf shoes and how they help you hit the golf ball further. And many of you are saying, oh, come on, Faldo, give us a break. How is that possible? But yes, they do. And it's proven with science.
What we noticed with the SQAIRZ shoes was the shoe keeps the pressure in a more stable fashion towards the inside of the trail heel, allowing pressure to get to the lead side, generating much more club and speed and distance gain.
Visit SQAIRZ.com. Change your shoes, change your game. SQAIRZ, the distance golf shoe.
Man, oh man, I cannot believe we are almost at the end of the show here on Big's Golf Talk, but never the end of gaining more distance on the golf course when you wear SQAIRZ shoes, because this segment is sponsored by the Distance Shoe, SQAIRZ Shoes, proof, not promise. And boy, Bill, those new models that they have for 2022, oh my Lord, and even a model where we can consider wearing every day, because we're one of those guys that like to wear spikeless shoes every single day.
Don't tell anybody, but I might fabricate a story and call Robert and tell him that I took up pickleball.
Yeah.
I might just do it, because if nobody tells me, I just tell them I'm playing pickleball. Can't tell nobody. Don't tell them. We'll keep
a hobby of Bill's and mine is.
Yeah, me and Biggs are gonna be a team. I think there's team people that play pickleball. I don't know if it's eating pickles while wearing shoes or what, but I want.
I think it's like eating pickles and throwing a ball at the same time.
I think
I have, or maybe eating a ball and throwing a pickle. I don't know.
Hey, I don't know, but I need those shoes, because those shoes. I know it's the same beautiful styles that we have in our golf shoes without the things on the bottom.
Spikes.
There you go. I knew that. So yeah, I mean, because what you know me.
Speaking of spikes, did you know, Bill the Godfather Cuevas, that SQAIRZ golf shoes has a Spikes for Life program? That means you wear down your spikes, and you get free spikes for life.
Free spikes for life. Can't beat that with a baseball.
It's really. I listen. I've already gone through the process. Really easy. Do it right on the website. They send them to your house, and you put them in, or have somebody put them in. But so don't be afraid, because Bill and I, even after a round of golf, we wear our SQAIRZ golf shoes and walking on the ground and walking on the cement, and it wears it down, and.
They don't have like a clause. Don't be like the Godfather and wear your shoes everywhere. So I can wear them everywhere. And if I run them out, I'm gonna give me some new spikes. Gotta do what I gotta do to survive. They're just too comfortable. You just don't want to.
Well, there's a new fad in baseball right now, where high school umpires are wearing golf shoes on a baseball field.
Ooh, so are you saying that we might see a new SQAIRZ patent leather shoe? Oh, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Like black and white, because we're allowed to wear white trim, white accent on the shoe, so it has to be all black and then white trim. And
I think we know a guy that
it's a new market. It's a new
market. Make that happen. We can make it happen.
Hey, speaking of making something happen, we actually have. Is he here? Is he there already? Okay, he didn't hear the pickleball comment, did he? Good.
Who's here?
Bob Winskowitz is in the green room right now, and I don't think he did. But we're playing pickleball, Bill.
We're playing. Yes, we're playing. I love pickleball.
Pickleball is awesome, Bill.
Awesome. Sign me up. Let's bring Robert on so we can talk about some pickleball.
Yeah, because Mr. Winskowitz, from what we understand, has some big news. SQAIRZ expanding and doing more things for the golfer out there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's find out what Bob Winskowitz and SQAIRZ is up to these days, besides pickleball shoes and coming out with new models and their socks, which, of course, you know who has those.
Yeah, Mr. Steve got the 12,000 boxes mailed to his house. Yeah, we know. I know. I'm still waiting for my socks, and then I get told to act. Hey, Robert, we were just talking nice things about it.
I got to tell you guys, this last 5 minutes was torture for me. I had to sit here and I had to listen without responding. Listen, but I will tell you this: we'll all become millionaires if you two take up pickleball, and I can film the first time you do it. I could sell tickets to that.
We can become a TikTok sensation. Yes, we can.
I'd pay anything to see that happen.
You would?
Yeah.
How much is anything? Anything happen, Robert, for the right price.
There goes the profits of SQAIRZ Shoes.
Pretty sure I'll be called Bill the Broke Golf Father. So yeah.
Mr. Bob Winskowitz, welcome back to Big's Golf Talk. We want to also say hello to your significant other, Brooke, and one of our good friends, Baxter, who is not feeling all that well. I think, you know what can cheer Baxter up, Bill the Golf Father Cuevas, is the two of us getting on an airplane and going to New Hampshire.
I couldn't agree more.
I'm a red dude. I haven't had a nice, decent lobster since we went to Robert's.
Oh my God, yeah. And what about the clams?
No, the mushrooms.
The mushrooms, yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
That was a meal.
That was
right.
Oh goodness, yeah.
And Robert's a great cook. I mean,
You're welcome here anytime. I've been begging you guys to come back, and
once everything is taken care of, sir, Billy's heading to you, man. I need that
serenity.
Yes, yeah. I need to sit on your patio, I believe they call it, where you have your seats and overlooks the lake.
Through the patio, we need to be on that houseboat, just like.
That's true. I mean, man, we just floating around, just like going with the waves, enjoying.
Putting some jazz on the, listening to some nice jazz, and
or making s'mores. That's what I'm talking
about.
Not
on a houseboat. Not on a houseboat.
No. On the thing where we make s'mores. Just learn how to make a s'mores. That was my first s'mores. Yeah, that was good times, man. So, Robert, now that me and Biggs are like really famous in the pickleball world, you know what I mean? I need me some blue pickleball shoes so I can go and play pickleball.
Now, the pickleball shoe is not going to be available until third quarter.
Gotcha.
Third quarter. Are we at the first quarter right now?
We just got into the second quarter. April, technically, we're 1/3 of the way through.
Oh, okay, cool. I can live with that. So what else we got new coming? I know we got something else that we're going to talk about in about 2 minutes. So I want to get everything else out the way, and then we can take the last part of this.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited about the new John Daly Redneck shoe.
Man.
Yep.
Is that going to be a full line, or is that just going to be a limited series?
A limited edition designed by myself, our designer, John Bacon, and John Daly. And it's a quick, funny story. So we sent them a very traditional design. And he called me up and he said, "Brother, that's not me. I'm a redneck. I need to have something a little more representative of who I am." So as you can see, we got redneck
Blow him up, big. Blow him up.
Yeah, that's
we got USA on there.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty shoe.
And we got a silhouette of John on the shoe. So
yeah, that is nice.
And then we're coming out with something really fun. We call this the Fire.
Yes.
So we call that the Fire.
Yes. Billy Fire.
And this is the ice. So fire.
Oh, look at that. Fire and ice. And
Robert,
then redneck.
I just want you to know, as a sponsor of the show and a sponsor, Billy's private sponsor, you know, you got to take the spikes and send him the bill because Billy needs to walk around with those things. Oh, look at is that like a Game of Thrones?
Oh, that's it. I'm out of here.
This is the new British Open shoe to commemorate, well, not to commemorate, but just to honor. We made a big announcement on Monday that Mark Calcavecchia is now wearing the shoes. He's a British Open winner. We've got Stu McNaldo. We've got John Daly.
Mark's a great guy.
He really is a top. He's one of the nicest guys I've met in the business. And so we've got those shoes, the Redneck, the British Open, and the Fire and the Ice coming out in the next 60 days. So we got a lot happening.
You sure do.
Yep.
And then good for you guys.
We got the new mesh golf shoe coming out in the end of June. And I don't know if you saw it, but Golf Digest just named us best of 2022. And we've been doing this now for 3 years, and it's our third consecutive years we've been named as part of the best golf shoes of 2020, 2021, and now 2022.
See that? All it took was $1 in the dream.
Listen,
that's it. You guys called it. You called it.
I'm not going to toot my own horn here on this show right now, but hey, you know, we told you the first time you were on the show, the first time we did that video review, that this was going places, and certainly in 3 years, look where where SQAIRZ Shoes is at. Congratulations.
Yeah,
congratulations. I just want you to know that I've golfed 2 times in the last God only knows how long. I golfed on my birthday, and I golfed this weekend. And I had to, dig and find and search for my shoes because, like, my life is in chaos. So I had to find a pair of shoes to golf. So I found my shoes, and I figure on the course and off the course is the only way to go. You know what I mean? So that's what I did, on and off.
I love it. I love it.
And I captured my moment.
I love it. Looking good.
You know what I mean?
Looking good. Hey, it's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny, guys. We've done, since we've met, we've done a lot of research. And in the last 6 months, we've done even more. And, we've got some new stuff that's coming out in January at the PGA show in January in 2023 that we're really excited about, just some advancements in technology. And so, we've done a lot of research on the ground force and the keys to hitting the ball straighter and longer. And, we're really excited about the future of SQAIRZ.
People are understanding that it's the real deal. Yeah, I had to take my daughter shopping because she's going to boot camp in a few days, so we had to get everything that she needed on the list for boot camp. And I was walking around the mall, and I'm looking at all these other shoe companies and stuff like that, and I had this vision, SQAIRZ. A storefront of SQAIRZ. Where's the first storefront of SQAIRZ going to be in the country? You know what I mean? Because I see it happen. I think it's inevitable.
Here's the thing that I could see happen, and maybe not a SQAIRZ store itself.
Okay.
But and I was going to ask Robert, with all these models coming out, what's the chances of you going outside the box and going to retail and take it out of the direct to consumer from the website? Because I could see, Robert, that you can be in the PGA Tour Superstore in the airports, or the superstores, the big gigantic superstores, but the PGA stores as well. Golf kiosks, throughout the country, whatever case might be. Golf courses themselves, carrying SQAIRZ shoes, having that video instruction, by one of the instructors playing on a display or something like that, explaining the scientific part of. That's something that no other golf shoe company is doing. There's no science that people, it's more, all they could promote is comfort. All they could promote is, this and that. And
somebody else's face.
Right.
Yeah. One of the things that it's, you lose Biggs, is that, you never have a direct relationship with the customer when you sell retail. You never know who they are. So one of the things that I've been passionate about is just, doing direct to the consumer, be able to share different things with them, create value for them, help them in their quest for a better game. And so the only way you can do that is, and let them know about new products and new colors and all of that, is to have that direct interaction. And so I personally have no desire going forward to really sell retail. Now, I have programs that, like with pro shops and pros out there that run the shops. And if one of their members wants to use a credit in their shop and they want to, get a pair of SQAIRZ, they'll call us up and we'll work out a program that they can make a few bucks and facilitate that. But my desire is to remain direct to the consumer. And
I think what major companies are doing anyway. I think it's the future. But I just like having the first SQAIRZ store. You know what I mean? I think it'd be cool. Maybe in New Hampshire.
Maybe the other consideration I like where he likes to be personalized with the consumer.
Absolutely.
But maybe the other thing that he possibly can do is have general sizes, right? The outrageous sizes they can order from a show or something like that, but having the PGA show is great. You're introducing what's coming up and all that stuff, but it's not open to the public,
right?
For purchases and things like that.
Yep.
I think having representatives across the nation, maybe in regionally, and going to different golf shows once this is back up and running fully, because people miss these shows. It's a way of them getting bargains, if you will, on last year's golf equipment.
One of the things that we do too is we partner up with our instructors out there, a lot of instructors around the country. And what's interesting is that we have hundreds, almost hundreds. We have at least 120, maybe as much as 170 instructors out there. Well-known instructors like Jim McLean, Rick Smith, Nick Bradley, Jake Thurm, Santiago Mari, these guys that teach every day. And, we try to get as close to the golfer as we can by using these instructors, because they believe in the science, the technology, and helping people play better. They're wearing SQAIRZ. So we do a program with them that they market our shoes for us, because they wear them. They teach people how to use them, the benefits of using the shoe. And, that's our way of getting, close to, the consumer and providing that visibility. And, as I mentioned, this is the first show I've done that since we just launched SQAIRZ Academy, which I'm really excited about. Very excited about.
Well, tell us about it, because
great transition, because I'll tell you what, 18 minutes just flies by quick.
It flies by real quick.
So,
go ahead.
So first of all, it's on our SQAIRZ website. You can find it by going to SQAIRZ, SQAIRZ.com. And when you're on there, you'll see a link, a drop down for SQAIRZ Academy. You click on that and you'll see all of our instructors, like the Jim McLean's, Rick Smith. And to the left, you'll see a drop down for chipping, putting, driving, whatever it may be. And if you're looking for chipping lessons or putting lessons, you click on that. And once you click on the chipping, it will populate all of those instructors who have sent us videos and instructional tips on chipping or putting or whatever it may be. So you'll be able to get that instruction free by some of the best and the biggest instructors out there. And if you like what you see, you have the ability to click on their link and go and talk with them directly, communicate, take lessons, do a video lesson with them. So it provides a platform for all of these very good instructors out there. And it also provides an opportunity and value for our customers to come in and get this free instruction. So it brings the golfer and these instructors together through our platform.
Well, we want to bring Nick Bradley on the show real soon. I know he has a lot of things going on, his book and everything that he has. And I figured it'd make a great segment. We could talk about what he has going on, what, how he feels about, what he put into the SQAIRZ Academy, the benefits of it, maybe show a little bit of the videos on there. So
I love that, Bill. That's a great
idea.
idea.
I think it'd be really good.
Yeah, he is such. He's one of the best there is out there. I got to tell you, and the reason I say that is that he can boil things down that all of us can understand to a point where we can all understand it. And he was one of the guys that said, he's got guys coming in looking for instruction, and they're worried about their hand position and should it be here, here, here. And what he does is he says, stop. He said, let's worry about the belt buckle down first. And then we'll talk about, your hand position and everything else. Because if you can't get your balance and stability down, you'll never be consistent and you'll never optimize the pressure and the power that you can create.
Makes sense to me. I think we're going to try and get him on next week. So it'll be like a continuation of this one, because I really want to reach out to him and get his thoughts of behind the scenes, being an instructor and what it means to him to be on the SQAIRZ Academy side. Because I already signed up. I could see the stuff that you're talking about. So I think it's a great tool. We'll have more information to be able to gather from him. And who knows, we might have my boy, Mr. McLean, on, because it's been a while.
Yep.
It's been a little while since I've seen him. So I think it'd be nice. I think it's a great idea. I mean, you always think outside the box. Your box is truly square.
Well, like I said, where I say it all the time, and I like to put my money where my mouth is, which is we're deeply passionate about people playing better golf. And the golf shoe is the foundation from which all the key fundamentals of the swing emanate from. Is your connection to the ground. And if we can provide good instruction and tips, drills, all that, I just think it's something that golfers will appreciate.
It just maximizes the performance of the shoe itself, and allows you to maximize your ability to utilize the science in the shoes as well. Bob Winskowitz, thank you so much for being on Big's Golf Talk. And once again, the website is www.squairz, SQAIRZ.com. And Bob, we'll talk to you soon, my friend.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate it.